Today is a bittersweet day. It's a day in which we get to remember some good times, but we also get to be reminded, quite starkly, just how powerful get woke, go broke really is. Now, if you're about my age or, similar or close to it, you might have remembered the company Rooster Teeth. It was a company, behind Red versus Blue, the Halo show, a wide variety of things like that. At some point down the line, they decided to get woke. They decided, hey, it's time to get woke. In fact, on August 21st, 2020, they tweeted out the following. This is your regular reminder that we happily and proudly stand for social justice. We have no tolerance for racism, sexism, or harassment of any kind. If you're not with us, this isn't an airport. No need to announce your departure. Of course, they hid many of the replies. Dead company trying their hardest to stay relevant. Come up with something original like you used to. No brains or creativity since Jeff and Bernie left. Didn't your vice president put his hands on his wife? Yep. I believe that was an issue they talked about then. Also, the company famously fired Joel Heyman, the co-founder, also back in 2020. The reason he was fired, of course, although Joel wrote laid off in quotes, it seemed he was ousted from Rooster Teeth for his inappropriate response to Black Lives Matter, his erratic behavior, including him rooting for John McCain's cancer to end him, and posting right-wing conspiracy theories. They fired him because he's a Trump supporter. They fired him because he was a Trump supporter. They got woke. And as of just moments ago, Rooster Teeth has been closed down and all 400 of their employees have been fired. I can't think of a better example of get woke, go broke. You can even go back to articles from 2021. The internet may finally have found that much sought after rarity, a company that has gone broke from getting woke, except this legendary beast isn't a unicorn. For those who came in late, Rooster Teeth Productions is a web series startup turned mega corporation subsidiary that made their bones uploading Halo gameplay footage. The college humor grade voiceovers caused a minor sensation back when Homestar Runner was on the bleeding edge of the internet comedy. To their credit, the bugmen behind Rooster Teeth parlayed their early success into major operation, overseeing a number of popular cartoons, but as often happens, their pop cult pie ties became a greased chute straight into wokeness. Since Rooster Teeth has nothing left to lose, they have all but decided the only option for them is to go full woke and start self-censoring all of their content moving forward. At the same time, they will be going back through their entire content portfolio and either add trigger warnings, disclaimers, edit out offensive words, or outright delete videos entirely, all at their discretion. Now, the mere fact that AT&T is ridding itself of a kidney stone doesn't mean that stone won't find a buyer. This is when, of course, Rooster Teeth was gone. So Rooster Teeth is for sale. Everyone who mattered already left or was pushed out. All they have going for them is our WBY, Ruby, which is on the decline, and some gaming live streams that are run by creeps. How much are they realistically going to fetch? You can look at many of the, everybody suddenly becoming woke that Rooster Teeth is ableist, but the signs were there right in our face in Volume 4. Again, OG YouTube channel, Rooster Teeth, shut down by Warner Brothers. Done. And, a lot of people probably have a lot of good memories about Rooster Teeth. A lot of good, various memories watching their shows, things of that nature. But in a last-ditch effort to stay relevant, they decided that they had to or wanted to get woke. And it didn't save them. In fact, it accelerated their downfall. Variety writes, Rooster Teeth is biting the dust after more than 2 decades. Parent company Warner Brothers Discovery, after unsuccessful attempts to sell the unprofitable fandom, gaming and comedy entertainment division, is shutting down Rooster Teeth's operation. RT General Manager Rooster Teeth, Jordan Levin, announced the shutdown of the Austin-based Rooster Teeth in an all-hands meeting Wednesday and in a memo distributed to staff. The closure of Rooster Teeth will result in layoffs of its approximately 150 full-time employees and will throw dozens of contractors and content creators out of work as well. It is with a heavy heart that I announce Rooster Teeth is shutting down due to the challenges facing digital media resulting from fundamental shifts in consumer behavior and monetization across platforms, advertising, and patronage. Well, here's the thing. This is the same excuse everybody who gets woke uses. Vice used it. Rooster Teeth used it. Essentially what they're saying is we can't make money anymore. We have no viable way to make money after, getting woke and realizing that those people don't buy stuff anyway. Our legacy is not just a collection of content, but a history of pixels burned into screens, minds, and hearts. Warner Brothers Discovery is currently in talks to sell the rights to certain Rooster Teeth catalog content and IP, such as the popular anime series RWBY, pictured above, pioneering sci-fi spoof Red vs. Blue, Michael B. Jordan's animated mecha series Genlock. In addition, Warner Brothers Discovery is seeking to sell the Roost podcast network, which shows spanning from true crime, fandom, comedy, and food, which for the time being will all continue to operate. Well, yeah, because they're desperate to find any viewers, a buyer. Woke does not work. Woke does not save your company. Warner Brothers Discovery thanks Rooster Teeth's groundbreaking creators, partners, and strong management team for their many years of success. The media company said in a statement, your passionate and loyal fans are a testament to your achievement. Rooster Teeth celebrated its 20-year birthday last year with the launch of new logos and a tagline, Just Playing. The company cultivated an ardent fan base and became the internet video destination years before YouTube. Well, of course, it was founded back in 2003 by Bernie Burns, Matt Hallam, Jeff Ramsey, many others. After multiple ownership changes, it became part of Warner Brothers Discovery. 2 years ago, in 2019, the then owner of Warner Media tapped Levin, former CEO of WB, as a general manager. Essentially, you couldn't save it. Now, at one point, Rooster Teeth tech staff had ballooned to a headcount of 400. It continually winnowed its ranks over years in attempts to turn the enterprise into profitable with no avail. Rooster Teeth has operated at a loss for the past 10 years. In addition, at its core content biz, Rooster Teeth sold merchandise and had a run in the RTX in-person fan convention starting in 2011. Levin recently announced that the 2024 RTX would be canceled and told the staff that the event had never been profitable. Is this Vic Mignogna's revenge? I think that essentially you have a den of SJWs that didn't know how to run a business. Are there good people there? I suspect there would be. I suspect of the 150 people that were still left of the companies at the company, there are probably some good people. But, they decided they wanted to get woke. And so therefore, I really can't feel all that bad. I really can't feel all that bad for them. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. You know, it's hard for me. It's very hard for me to feel bad for them because, you know, ultimately they chose, hey, this is what we want to do. We want to get woke. We want to virtue signal. And by the way, they were losing money before that, to be fair. But I can't think of a single thing that woke has improved in any way, shape, or form. And this is just yet another perfect example, excuse me, of, you know, get woke, go broke. They made their bed. I guess they'll have to sleep in them at their parents' houses for some time. You won't be missed. You will have the memories of a better time of the internet before social justice ruined basically everything.